Everybody, welcome. You're hanging out with Ben. This is the Hardcore Punk Project here on the X, 92.5 FM in Kamloops. Today we have another one of my kind, Ben Savage from Whitechapel.
Hey, hey.
And yeah, we're going to be interviewing this guy about their new album, Kin, which comes out in a few days and on October 29th on Metal Blade Records. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ben. I appreciate the time.
Um, first off, are you okay with the teen interviewing you?
Yeah. You seem like a cool kid.
Okay.
Got some guitars on the wall.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, got a cool seat. Got a cool chair. You look like you enjoy your leisure, enjoy your comfort. I
Indeed.
respect it.
Hmm. Rumor has it that some songs on the album are clean and acoustic.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few cool acoustic and clean melodies on there.
Mhm. I'm kidding, I've had to listen to the whole album, I know what to expect.
Oh, you haven't listened?
I have.
Ooh, nice. Very good.
Now I know that there's probably going to be a tour following the release of Kin, so who are you going to be touring with if you do?
It'll be in February. It'll be with the band Cannibal Corpse
Hmm.
and Revocation and Shadow of Intent. It'll be early 2020 during the wintertime or 2022.
Yeah, that just reminds me, I spoke to Paul May from Cannibal Corpse.
Other drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a nice.
Mhm. Alright, let's talk a bit about the album and a few other things, shall we?
Let's do it.
First track on the album is I Will Find You. It's a great opener and it really sets the tone for what's to come. What can you share about this song?
I Will Find You was the first song that we wrote for the record. So seeing that Kin is a continuation of The Valley, our previous album, we just wanted to find a sound that could kind of summarize what the album would be, or just like what we thought like the follow-up to The Valley would be. And once we found the chorus riff to I Will Find You, and we realized like, wow, we got something here. This sounds like a worthy follow-up to the previous album. So that was really the first song that sparked, the motion for us completing the record.
Ah, alright. What is the strangest object you have fallen in love with and it can't be a guitar?
Strangest object. Let's see. Maybe this little like it was like this very cool geometric shape thing that we have hanging in my backyard, and it's really cool looking. It's like a tetrahedron or something, and it's got a real cool shape to it. It's got a bunch of mirrors in it too, so it's like really hard to clean, but I always try to clean it as much as I can because it looks really beautiful when it's clean. And yeah, it's just a cool little thing to look at.
Right. What have you learned about life from a kid?
There's a whole well, how old are we talking here?
I don't know, just some random kid that you met, and what did you learn about
Yeah,
life from said person?
just there's a whole world of possibilities out there. Don't think that there's one road you can go down. I mean, just just stick. It's like you have your whole life ahead of you. Just find something that you love doing and just do it. There's no I mean, this whole life is a ride at the end of the day. So just have do what you want to do.
Hmm.
Do what inspires you. Do what contributes to the world, makes it a better place. And so it's like inspiring for whenever I talk to you know kids and stuff.
Now, for those who are watching this interview after it comes out, I will not say much, but Ken has quite a different album, incorporating lots of different styles. Do you think this is like a show of how much the band has evolved since like the This Is Exile days?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're definitely not. I mean, we're still the same group of guys that were in the writing songs. It's just we're writing different stuff now, but we still like the process is still the same, similar. Um, so it's not like a different band. I mean, we still got all of our DNA in there,
Hmm.
and we're still inspired by that sound. So we always try to include that on every album we have. Just try to keep that fire alive. Keep that youthful drive in there.
Hmm. Now, if the Valley and Kin are two different chapters in the same story, what's the progression between the two?
Lyrically or musically?
Uh, Both, I guess.
Both. Um, Progression musically is it's just what we did on the Valley, but just expanded on it more, made it more had more add more drama to the sound, make it more of like a musical, like a death metal opera or something. Because when we wrote the Valley, we had no idea of the story Phil was telling, so we just kind of made music that we wanted to hear. With this one, we knew what the story was going to be, or like a rough idea of it, so we just kind of tailored the music to kind of fit all the little you know intricacies that come with like a good story, a good book.
Hmm.
And lyrically, it's more of a fantasy tale compared to the Valley, which was a true events tale.
All right.
So I mean, but they're both interlocked. I see them as like sister albums, not like like a part two or something. They're both really live in the same world. Sorry, my dog's barking.
My dog is twice as aggressive.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second.
Yeah, he's shouting at the dogs.
Yeah, he's pissed off. All right, hold on. Let me just go inside. All right.
Okay.
It's quieter now.
All right. Next song is Lost Boy. And how are you supposed to get a storyline out of this if you can't understand anything Phil is saying?
Um. Well, that's the thing. It's kind of like I'd compare it to like an opera. Like when you listen to an opera, do you really understand what the singers are saying?
No, it sounds just like folk. It sounds just like high pitched yelling, I guess, kind of like this.
Yeah. So I guess I'd compare it to that. It's very like a niche um, genre of music. Phil tries to enunciate the best he could, but in that song particularly, when he's like doing his like yelling vocals, that's his evil self. And when he busts into the clean section, that's his like true reality. So it kind of it fits into the whole world and narrative we're trying to create.
Yeah, trying to. The transition between the songs musically could also be a good way to get some kind of storyline out of it.
Yeah.
If band could be a music meme, what would you be?
A music meme. Um, hmm. um. Oh, dear God, I don't know. Maybe one of those memes where it's like it's like those, like a skeletal system, and then it says like something else, and then it's like a bigger. The brain gets bigger, and then it says something else, and the brain like expands bigger, and then the last thing is like the brain just kind of exploding and
Oh, a
ascending
big.
to
Oh,
heaven.
you want to be a big brain meme?
Big brain memes, yeah.
All right, good, good. Okay. Now, how would you describe the band as a drink?
As a drink, damn, maybe a matcha latte.
Ah,
Because it's not like coffee where it's or espresso where it's like straight shot. Matcha, it kind of it goes over a span of hours. It sits with you. It's got a nice and it's got to be done up right. You got to add some like little cream and maybe a little sugar and cinnamon in there.
all right. And now as a food.
Food, um, maybe a southern meat and three,
Hmm.
like a roast beef as the main, and then maybe some collard greens, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese as the sides, as the three. But yeah, because we're a southern band, and I feel like we have all the tasty ingredients involved.
All right. If you were portrayed as a comic book character, would you be the hero or the villain or the lackluster sidekick who does nothing but does all the work but doesn't get any credit?
Oh man, that's tough. Either the hero or the lackluster sidekick, or but we're not lack. I don't know because you know I don't know. Be the hero. Let's just say the hero. Let's do
All
that.
right.
But we're the hero that actually does stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't just take credit for everything.
Okay. Okay.
Just a really good
So,
interview, by the way.
mhm. Next song is Blood Soaked Symphony. When I first started hearing this, I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe the album isn't as clean as I thought it would have been.
Yeah.
Because I was reading in some like little promo bits for the album that it was not as screamy as some of your other works, but then I hear lots of screaming throughout the first three songs, and I'm like, maybe it's not so clean after all.
Yeah, people like to exaggerate things.
Mhm. Our new Metal Blade records.
On the what?
Metal Blade.
Oh, Metal Blade. Yeah, yeah. We keep it metal.
Yeah.
Keep it sharp.
All right. If you had 1 minute to address all the world leaders, what would you say and why?
um uh all the world leaders, 1 minute. Man, what would I say? I mean, I'm sure I would try to find something that they all like have in common. Um, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't sing. Maybe I'd sing. Maybe I would sing them a nice song. Maybe try to touch all their hearts, even if I sing horribly. Maybe we could all connect through there, because we all don't speak the same language. So obviously, I have to hit them at a different angle.
I remember Nick from Lucifer, I was talking to him, I asked him the same question, and he said, I would say, frick off.
Gosh, that's funny. Or I
Yeah,
wouldn't say anything. Or I'd dance. Maybe dancing might be the secret. I
alright.
think words are dangerous.
Okay, let's talk about guitars for a moment, since we both share that.
Yeah.
Um, what are your go-to pedals?
Go to pedals. delay pedal, probably a Boss DD delay, DD2. I could I'll plug straight into an amp, and I love plugging into an amp and putting it on good crunchy distortion, and I'll use my volume knob. Just if I want like a cleaner sound, I'll just roll it back, but it doesn't have a sparkly clean sound to it. It just has like a kind of a gritty clean if I just roll the volume back to like 1 or 2. And I could get a bunch of good sounds off just like that bare, just plugging straight into an amp. But I like the delay pedal because it adds fluidity and adds more stuff you can't do with just plugging in.
Yeah. I like to mess around with effects a lot, mainly because I don't have any pedals. I was this close to getting a Boss bass wah, but
Oh, baseballs are great.
yeah, $125 at the local store, too expensive.
Yeah, I understand.
You endorsed by any guitar string companies?
Yeah, Diodario.
Because I checked the Ernie ball pack, didn't see anything there, so maybe something else. Okay. Are you endorsed by any specific guitar companies, and if so, by whom?
Yeah, Paul Reed Smith guitars.
Mm.
Yeah, great company. I love Paul Reed Smith. Their craftsmanship is unmatched.
Yeah, I agree.
Those pretty birds on the neck. So
Yep.
I love birds.
In your style of music, are floating bridges, yay or nay?
Floating bridges, yeah. I mean, I've got them. I've got them in my guitar. So yay. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to to set up, but you could just do a lot of stuff that you can't do. You could hit all those little in between notes, those like microtonals in there, and you could go super high or super low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know because I have an EVH back here with a Floyd Rose, and I literally gave up on it as soon as I got it because it was too hard to set up.
Yeah, you got to have patience.
And
Yeah, you
I
got
am
to.
not the patient person.
Yeah, so I'd stick to that. What's that other one? A Framus over there on the left.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the Skatecaster, Charvel.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's better than this Strat that I have off to the side. That was my first, and it's too small for me now.
You're growing, boy.
Yeah, 5'5" already.
Dang, you're right behind me. Coming up quick.
Yeah. Your go-to guitar tuning?
Either well, for the band, it's either drop A or drop G, which is a whole nother step down, or B standard because we play 7 strings.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing like a normal guitar, it's like either E standard or D standard.
Right. The tuning for this album?
Yeah, drop A and drop G.
Yep, that's pretty much standard for music like that.
Yeah, but we play in different keys. Like we'll be playing in like E standard, but then we'll drop down to the low one for like more impact.
All right. Next song is Anti-Cure. And I guess I was wrong because now there are clean vocals.
Oh, another twist.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this one?
I don't know. I just love the melody in it. Love the love the long intro kind of lures you in. Then just kind of opens up and just turns into like more of a big heavy rock song. And yeah, I'm just very happy with that one. Like the verse riff is actually a riff that was written about 10 years ago. We finally got to use it, finally fit in. So it's always cool when that happens.
Yeah. If you were offered $10,000 to record yourself and upload to YouTube, you performing one of your songs, well, maybe the whole band actually ballroom dancing, would you do it?
Record my band ballroom dancing.
Yeah, like the whole band ballroom dancing to one of the songs.
Um, oh, definitely. I will find you because that has a 3/4 waltz time.
Mhm.
So, and that's like the perfect, time signature to ballroom dancing. A 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So definitely that.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll start a GoFundMe page. When I get all the money, I'll let you know.
Hey, hey, let's go.
Alright. Your thoughts on the paranormal?
A paranormal. Um, I believe they're there. But yeah, and that's why I don't mess with any Ouija boards or any of that stuff. I ain't trying to start it up. I live in a house that actually I believe has a the previous owner is spirit is in there, Miss Tilly,
Hmm.
and yeah, she actually passed away in the house. And sometimes my dog like looks off in the corner somewhere, but we just respect Miss Tilly. We're like, oh, that's just Miss Tilly.
Mhm.
God bless her.
Alright. Do you think music is an international language of sorts?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's just like another yeah. It's like another language that kind of it's in the air.
Mhm.
Uh, it's played with conviction and intent. You could really get your point across to somebody that doesn't even that you don't even can't speak their vocal language.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Alright. Now, could music be a universal language? If we're contacted by alien species, do you think that it could apply to that as well?
Huh. Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
I think so. Yeah, if they have if they could take in sound waves and stuff, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe so.
Mhm. Alright. Now, if we did contact an alien species with music, if we could use a song from Kin, what song do you think would work?
Probably the ones that made us, because it kind of has a just very heavy rhythmic sound. I don't know. I think like aliens might like that lower register sound, that sub sound. I don't think they'd like like higher pitched stuff.
Mhm.
So I think the rhythms and the low tuning and the groove. I don't know. They might be able to get down with that.
Hmm. Now, if they misunderstand the meaning of the song and they go all pixels on us and they invade Earth because of the song, would they take the form of all things metal?
Yeah, because they're invading the Earth and they're capturing humans for for their own sick desires and experiments. So I think that actually in itself would make a great metal concept record.
Hmm. And speaking of music, the next song that I have is The Ones That Made Us. And so it's like, it's kind of weird coming up from Anticure and then you hear this and it's like, okay, we're back to screaming then. Alright.
Yeah, yeah, it's a ride.
Hmm. Can you tell us two things on your bucket list?
Huh. On my bucket list. I don't know, maybe own a Tesla one day.
Hmm.
Yeah, get rid of my old beat up Honda Accord. Then huh. Maybe have long gray hair.
You're in NASA at the control room and you see a red flashing button. No one's looking at you. The number above the button is a good old 666. Do you push the button or not?
No, I'm not pushing any buttons.
Yeah, especially if they have the devil's number on it.
Yeah, no way.
And, second last, if you could put something in a time capsule that would not be opened for 30 years, what would it be and why?
Something in a time capsule that won't be open for 30 years. Man, but then I don't get to see it anymore. Man, that'd be hard because I would put like my new Paul Reed Smith's private stock guitar in there,
Mhm.
just so it'll just gain value over the years. I could take it out and, it'll be worth a lot more money, but then I don't get to play it anymore.
Hmm.
That'll be tough. No,
Yeah.
that's a hard question. Well, maybe my, I don't know, maybe an old notebook or something, of
Hmm.
drawings and stuff. I don't know.
All right. Now, the final question is a question that I ask all the artists I've ever done. That's a lot of them, mind you. Will you accept a challenge from me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. The challenge is a cover of Paralyzed by the legendary Stardust Cowboy from 1969. Your style, uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah. I've never heard of that song, but
Well, okay, fair warning, it sucks.
okay.
It's mostly incomprehensible screaming, one chord strums, frantic paced drums, and an abrupt bugle solo.
Wow. That sounds intense.
Yeah, I think you guys would do a good job on it because of how bad it is.
1989?
1969.
1969 by Space Cowboy?
Legendary Stardust Cowboy.
Legendary Stardust Cowboy. Wow. That's sounds like a deep track, deep cut.
Yeah, it's just a simple love song if you can figure out the lyrics.
Stardust Cowboy.
Hmm.
By who? Oh,
Uh,
but what's the song name?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Legendary Stardust Cowboy. Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
Hmm.
I'll see if I could pull it off.
It's hard to listen to, but I think you get a kick out of it.
Yeah, I want to do it justice. So,
All right, that's all the time I've got today.
all right, Ben. Thank you for the colorful interview.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. I had a great time.
Yeah, you too.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Have a nice day.